Hi everybody, sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNtando Mdleje, and on this channel siyasifunde incwadi ebhalwe ngolimi lwethu lesiZulu bese sizala sokhuluma ngazo lezo indaba sisuke sizifundile senzela laba phela abangenaso isikhathi sokufunda incwadi nalabo basuke benqena nje ukufunda. Siyaphinda futhi sibuke ama-reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese sizala sokhuluma ngawo lama shows, senza ama-reviews or ama-recaps bese siyaphinda futhi sikhuluma nga-any other issues avukayo uma ngabe lama shows sesiwabukile kwi-TV. As we all know, guys, an official announcement was made ukuthi our new franchise, the Real Housewives of Cape Town, is coming this coming July, guys. So akuphumula idrama iseza, umgosipho useza, and we are very excited about it, you guys. But there are things that are a little bit different with this franchise, and I want to talk about those facts so that you guys, when this franchise comes, you guys are ready, you know when it's playing, you know what to expect. And also on this video we are going to meet our cast members and talk a little bit about them. So these are the things that are different about this franchise, you guys. Number one, it's not going to be a Showmax show, so it's not going on Showmax. It might go after, but the announcement the episodes are going to be on Mzansi Magic, which is channel 161 on DSTV. Also, another thing that is different about this franchise is that we are going to get the episodes on Sundays at 7 p.m. It's such a different time for a Real Housewives franchise show, because they say it's going to be on the 10th of July, and when I checked, the 10th of July is going to be on a Sunday at 7 p.m. So I guess they are taking a slot, say is it Our Perfect Wedding? You guys haven't watched 161 on Sunday around that time in a long time, but my memory, if my memory serves me, ngaleso sikhathi kusuke kudlala Our Perfect Wedding. So mhlambe izothi kuba of kancane ilokhuzana Our Perfect Wedding, and bazobe besidlalela Real Housewives. This franchise, guys, but a franchise yes 17 overall ever since a franchise Real Housewives have started le yes 17. Kodwa in Africa AS4, we all know what they started with Real Housewives of Joburg, and then it was Real Housewives of Durban, and then recently we had Real Housewives of Lagos, and then now it's Real Housewives of Cape Town. Funny enough, you guys, all of these franchises in Africa, they are produced, they have different producers, so obviously the flavor on each of the franchises is going to be different, because people that are producing these shows are different. So we have to expect that what we got in Durban and what we got in Lagos is not what we're going to get in Cape Town, because they have their own producers. This franchise is produced by Trace Studios. Trace Studios, I actually am going to go and look at what they've done previously so that I can give you guys a little bit more information on what they have produced, because that is going to give us an idea on how well they're going to do with this Real Housewives franchise. Remember that I did the same video when the Real Housewives of Durban started for season 2, and I did say when it was starting that, guys, these people have not done the type of reality show that is the Real Housewives. So I did have doubts when season 2 began whether they were going to give us what we expect as the fans, the Real Housewives. And that really did happen, because a lot of us were disappointed in so many ways. So I do think even this time we're going to go and have a look at these producers and see what they've done in the past, so that we can get an idea of what they're going to give us with this franchise, and maybe we can also manage our expectations a little bit. They do say ukuthi since it's a Mzansi Magic production, Mzansi Magic, they say ukuthi it's viewed to be closer to our viewers so they understand my expectations my viewers better than Showmax, because Showmax is not originally a South African company, my understanding. So even people at Showmax don't understand the South African viewers like the DSTV channel 161 Mzansi Magic producers would. I don't know, you guys, because even on Showmax the producers are South African producers. It's just that the show is on Showmax, so I'm not sure myself if it makes a difference, but that's how they are advertising the show, that since it's going to be on Mzansi Magic, that is the channel that understand better the viewers expectations. So our storylines will serve ama needs abantu abazobe beyibuka ishow. So that, I mean, that is promising, but we don't know. We're going to manage our expectations so that we are not disappointed. In the way that they've casted women, they say that they have tried to put together a group of women from old money and new money. So there's people that were born into money, and there's people that have made their own. That is my understanding. That there are women that have made it themselves, like they've been successful and they've made money themselves. And then there's women who are born into money, maybe their families were rich and all of that. So they are saying it's a mix of the two. It's people that come from old money, and it's people that come from new money. So obviously the promo photo is out. I don't know what you think about it, you guys. When I looked at it, I thought it was nice. Obviously, you guys, I think that when it's a new franchise, they really have to go out of the way for that photo to be the most attractive. It must make you want to watch the show. So I didn't feel that with this photo. It's beautiful, the dresses are beautiful, but it just didn't have that. If you look at this photo here, it's a Real Housewives of Cape Town compared to the photo that came out for Real Housewives of Dubai, because Dubai was the same as Cape Town. They were coming out for the first time. It really just, it had a difference. Like, it made, their photo made you want to watch the Dubai franchise. The same as Nigeria, you know, that photo that they came out with the coordinated look, it gave you it's like you knew who they are as a franchise before you even went and watched the franchise. I don't feel like that with Ilokuzana, the promo photo, yes, Cape Town, but I'm gonna show it right here, and then you can make a decision for yourself on whether you like the photo or not. So here is the photo. I don't know, you guys, you can go below and tell me what you think about the photo. They definitely do look beautiful, but I just wish that they had done a little bit more when it came to it. Should have came out with more of a bang than it did, in my opinion, but the women still look beautiful. So now we're just going to talk a little bit about the women that have made this ensemble, this cast ensemble. The first cast member, her name, they say it's Beverly Stein. Beverly Stein, they say she is a property owner and a property investor. So here she comes. Tell me what you think about her below. I wasn't able to get the ages of most of the women here, so I will not give you, even the women that I could get their ages, I'm not gonna give you their ages on this video. I will make a separate video when I finally get all their ages. But here is our Beverly Stein. I don't know what you guys think about her, but have a look at her picture. Tell me what you think about her, and also tell me what you think about her dress as well. And yeah, tell me how you think she's going to do on this show. Honestly, you guys, for me, Beverly, she looks beautiful. She looks confident. I'm hoping she's the kind of woman that will give us the drama that we're looking for. And of course, we want them to be classy, but we don't want the woman who's always gonna be so like, oh, we can't act like that. We're so classy, because we do need a little bit of A little bit of drama. Anyway, you guys, the next woman that, or the next housewife that is joining this franchise is Rashtra Musaji. Musaji is, but she has a big social media presence, which basically means that she's an influencer, you guys. And they say she has a fitness empire, not a fitness business, no, fitness empire. What's interesting about Rashtra is that she is a mother of three, and there is an article that talks about her being a CEO of the company called Rashtra. So it's a powerful woman, rich woman, you guys. I hope none of these women, we're gonna be finding out later on that they are not as rich as we thought, like we did with Devin. But anyway, you guys, please meet our Rashtra and tell me what you think about her in the comment section. I think Rashtra is beautiful. I like her dress. I don't know, you guys, what you think, but she does look like she has done some stuff on her face. Ngathi uke wangena under scale somehow, but she really looks beautiful. We know there's nothing wrong with, tweaking things here and there, especially ma uya go housewife ngoba ufuni laphayana abantu bafike bakupointele izinto, ama-wrinkles laphayana wafuneki. Anyway, you guys, I think she's beautiful. I don't know, what do you think about her? But our next housewife, you guys, is Mrs. Leo. Her name is Loveline Abino Chakauno. They say she is a blogger and momfluencer. I like it when they take things that are just simple and try and sophisticate them. She's a mom influencer, basically. But she owns her own concierge and events company. She is a wife for 14 years. That is an achievement. Like, honestly, honestly, you guys, I mean, wife for 14 years. You know what I mean? Dealing with a man dealing with one man for 14 years is a job in itself. And she is a mom of three as well. Guys, tell me what you think about her. But here is her picture. Muhlu Mrs. Leo, guys. I like her dress as well. Does she look like someone who's gonna bring it for us? It's really hard to say, you guys, without having seen them even say anything. I think we'll have to wait until the first episode so that we can learn a little bit more about them. Maybe some of them will be doing some interviews before the premiere of the show, and then we can get to know them a little bit. But yeah, I'm liking Mrs. Leo. And the next housewife, you guys, is Tato Doming. They say Tato is an entrepreneur, she's a designer, and she's also a member of Black means Black Seller Clubs, because she does own a wine called Tato Wines. She says she wants to make the process of making and drinking wine as simple as possible so that people can understand that wine is not just for white people, you guys. So what do you think about Tato? Here is her picture. I think Tato is beautiful, you guys. I like her. I like her dress. She's giving me that look yokuthi yazini wangisukeli. Uthi nje don't mess with me, don't come for me. Wait for me to send for you. Those are the vibes I'm getting from Mulo Kuzanu Tato. They don't say anything about her being married, so I assume that she's not married. But we've accepted with the housewives, because the housewife title is just a name, you guys. They don't have to be married. They don't even have to have been married before. I mean, if the producers like you for the show, they will just put you on the show. I don't know what you think about it. The picture it tells me because this one they won't be messing with on this franchise. Anyway, you guys, our next housewife is Camilla McDowell. But she is a humanitarian and she is a vintage car collector. And you know, you can't just be collecting vintage cars without money. So if you're collecting anything vintage, especially cars, then you know that person has a lot of money. They say she's a bookkeeper. I don't know if she's keeping her own books or keeping the books of the husband, but they do say that she's also an entrepreneur. So guys, here is the picture of her. Tell me what you think about her, what you think about her look, what you think about her dress, and what do you think she's bringing this season. I like Camilla, you guys. I like her dress. I like her look. She's giving me my vibes. So good. She's gonna be a peacemaker, you know. I don't know if it's a fact that they were saying good she's a humanitarian. I mean, if you're a humanitarian, you can't be here causing drama. So I don't know, you guys, but she's giving me those vibes that she's probably not gonna be the one that's gonna give us the drama. She's gonna be the one that's gonna be arranging the sit down so people can talk things can talk things over and get over things and forgive each other. I don't know, guys, but I like her dress. So I think that dress is actually very beautiful. And then next, guys, we have Cape Town, you guys, without anybody that comes from Gqeberha. So the next housewife is Kutazo Ruxi. Bangangishaya abantu ngipronounce ama-surnames abo wrong. But she's a hustler. Angithandi ilokhuzana ititle ye hustler when it comes to housewives, because a lot of the times when someone says they're a hustler, they just don't want to tell you what they do. It's either they're doing something illegal or they're doing nothing. Anyway, but she owns a style boutique. They explain in detail what the style boutique is, but if I summarize it for you, she sells clothes. She sells clothes. It might be expensive clothes, but she sells clothes. And she said she likes being in the kitchen and she likes to cook. Ooh, I wish you could say I was like you, because yeah. But yeah, that's what she says, guys. So here is Kutazo's photo. Tell me what you think about it. Kutazo, reading her profile. Okay, let me start by saying she's beautiful, by the way, guys. She really, all of them are beautiful. She is beautiful, but I like her dress too. Kutazo, I don't know if they didn't do justice to her profile on a lot of articles that they wrote about what they do. I felt like reading Ilokuzana, her profile, I would think that she is the one that is not as rich as the others, just judging from what's written in the article. So she might come as an underdog, because good real housewives, if you are not married and you are not as rich as the others, or you don't have a rich husband, then you are coming in as an underdog, and you usually have a harder time maintaining your position, and people tend to come for you a lot about what you own, what you don't own, and all of that. So yeah, Ukutazwa gives me that, you guys. I think she might be the one that will have a hard time being on the show, and they might not treat her kindly, because we all know that in Real Housewives that's what happens. So, but you know, we always need that person, whether she does what Mabusi did, where she just decides she's gonna stand up for herself, or she's going to crumble under the pressure, that's going to be up to her, but we look forward to it. Her presence is actually very important, because it gives that balance to it. They can't all be filthy rich. Anyway, guys, it might just be that they didn't put everything on this profile under the things that she did, but judging from that, I don't think that she is as rich as the others. Anyway, the last woman, you guys, because we do have only 7 women on this franchise, is Lulando. But Lulando bambiza ngolu tukwayo. uphuma ekhaya elisha, and she's a property entrepreneur. I guess mhlambe uLulando, I might expect that she will have a relationship, or they might know each other with the Beverly Stains, since they all have businesses in they deal in property, both of them. So maybe these are the two that might have a pre-existing friendship. Because guys, we all know that housewives, they're not necessarily friends before they begin they start doing the show. So I just suspect maybe these two might be friends, or they might know each other because they work in the same industry. And they also say that she's a mom of 3. But uLulando bazovelela uLulando, because uLulando is a qualified chartered accountant, and she founded an NGO called Wings to Learn. Listen, you guys, yabona, there is something, if you have a lawyer, or you have kuma housewives, if you have like a qualified lawyer or a chartered accountant or an architect, you know, those professions, a lot of the times when they come on Real Housewives, they always think they're better than the others because I'm educated. I'm telling you, we're not gonna get to episode 3 without her mentioning that she's a CA. Count my way. Like, you must come back to this video. I'm telling you, we're not gonna get to episode 3. They always wanna remind when they have that achievement that's different from the others. This one is gonna remind us that she's a chartered accountant. Anyway, you guys, let's look at her photo and see if she looks like she's gonna give us that drama or not. And tell me what you think about her dress as well. Ayulu muhle, shame muhle ulu. She looks beautiful. I love her dress. I love the hair. I love the makeup. But she does have that naughty look. Like mangisukela uzobona ngizokubalela ama qualifications. Ngizokubalela ama qualifications. I think she's gonna come and be a little bit messy. I don't know. She gives me the messy look. Anyway, you guys, those are all of our women for Real Housewives of Cape Town. Anyway, all of the comments that I made today, it was just for fun, you guys. It all comes from the photos. None of them have done interviews, and we haven't watched the episode, so it might actually be totally different when we actually get to meet these women. Honestly, you guys, I hope they give us something different. I like that they're not being produced by any of the producers that we've seen on this franchise before, so we're just going to get something fresh, something new, and our complaints are going to be new complaints, because we're going to be complaining about the new people. But I hope they don't waste time, you guys. I hope the first episodes they come with a bang, because we're tired of these franchises where we have to watch 6 episodes before we actually see what the season is all about. Anyway, that was my video for today. Please like it before Npumegiona, and share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Nginithanda kakhulu.